viewers, welcome to today's episode of our weekly magazine series, Youth Folio, which is packed with information and entertainment. We have many interesting events to share with you, as well as coverage of sports, music, job vacancies, and an exclusive interview with the donor minister, Dr. Jitendra Singh. Watch on.
Manipur to launch mobile application for registering citizens staying out of the state. Angami Students Union Nagaland organizes traditional stone pulling event. Militant group KCP-MC forces closure of Catholic mission schools in Manipur. Assam and Tripura take steps for wildlife and environment protection. The government of Manipur is all set to launch a mobile application which will include database of all Manipuri people staying outside the state. The database format could be downloaded free of charge. The government of Manipur would urge the people from the state staying in other states of the country to feed in their particulars including name, profile, contact details, blood group, where they are studying or working, permanent address, etc. The effort would provide a protective mechanism for the Manipuri people, as once they download the database, their phones would go on a tracking mode wherein police could reach instant help to them in time of need. Legal assistance, grievance redressal system, and many other features would be included in the mobile application. The application would also help the state government to know how many Manipuri people were staying in each state out of Manipur and where.
Today we do not know how many of people from Manipur are actually staying outside. For that matter, the same situation might be there in all other northeastern states. First, we like to have where are our people and where they are staying, what they are doing, and how they are actually placed outside. So we have to generate a database of all the people who are outside Manipur. So we have got a company which has developed a software for database development. So it has got two components. One is a mobile-based application, another is a web-based application. The mobile-based application will be available for a free download for all the people who are staying outside Manipur.
The traditional age-old practice and ceremony of stone pulling among the Nagas of yore was reenacted by the Naga youth recently at Dimapur. Hundreds of youth belonging to the Angami Students Union participated in the ceremony, dressed in the traditional fineries, while they joined together in putting huge blocks of stone on a wooden platform, tying it and pulling the stone through the streets of Dimapur with much yodeling to the proposed branch office site of the Angami Students Union. This was their foundation stone. Talking about this joint mass effort in pulling stone, Zaki Khate, president of the Angami Students Union, agreed that in the modern days, technology and gadgets could have been easily used for transporting the stone to the desired place, but said that the ceremony was undertaken to cement bonds of community working together, unity, as well as to remind Nagas of their ancient traditions.
This is more or less an initiative where we want to showcase our culture, at the same time to inculcate the value of unity and oneness through an initiative like this. What you're saying is very right. There are various modes of transportation and modern technology that we can easily tackle or drag a stone like that. But most importantly, in fact, because of that reason, we wanted to bring our people together, and that sense of unity and solidarity through that stone pulling ceremony.
The ceremony was preceded by prayers by Reverend Luzovi. Later, several Angami leaders spoke to the youth about not forgetting their past. The leaders also impressed upon the youth to strive to take advantage of all that modern education has to offer in a bid to be at par with youth of other parts of the world. The ceremony ended with everyone participating in prayers and singing together. Education in Manipur has repeatedly borne the brunt of mischievous motives of militant groups. Threatening and demanding extortion money from schools and even lobbing bombs are common practices of militants of the state, which poor innocent students have to suffer from time to time. Many schools are closed for days, forcing children to stay at home and miss their classes when their counterparts in other parts of the country stride ahead. Students have rallied on the streets, sat on protests, and requested militant groups to stay away from education, but obviously, all these requests and talks of societal welfare have fallen on deaf ears. The recent target of militants, this time of the KCP-MC group of the state, are the Catholic mission schools. The militant group has imposed an indefinite ban on the Catholic schools under so-called newly launched nefarious plan, which they have decided to name Operation Mangal. The ban has affected a total of 17,000 students of at least 7 schools of the state who are not receiving any school education since the first of the month when the ban was imposed. The militants reportedly want free education to be given to 15% of the students. Answering questions on the demand, the school authorities say that it is difficult to enforce any such change in mid-session. The militants also reportedly want some extortion money and reservation for their chosen candidates. The parents do not want any free education for their wards or any interference by militants. They just want schools to restart. Acting upon the wishes of the parents and students, many well-meaning organizations like the Democratic Students Alliance, All Naga Students Union, All Manipur Students Union, etc. appealed to the KCP-MC for lifting the ban and asked parents to send wards to schools, which they did, but schools are not taking the risk of reopening fearing attacks by militants, and so the students had to return. Many protested outside the schools.
Are also willing to open school. From our side, we are ready to open the school and give education to the students. But the problem is that there is a ban from one insurgent group. Even though student organization and parent group pressure to open the school, we also are ready to open. But we don't know after opening school what may be the consequence.
Manipur laiba lalholu makakna Catholic missionary schools in the thingba ma thamakanda mahiroi sing academic atmosphere da yamna chawna akaiba ma pihanba sem suna mamangda thingiba lupadu da handok pinawan haizakre sida emsuna samjaningba apel dikina kanda si Manipur gi human resource ki yamna maroiba poina moiriba Catholic schools singam ni tongan tongan ba mahiloi singda athingba thamnak pa sita singna ngasagi Satra Singhi right to education Kungong and Emsuna Lose Hatter.
Angang Asuk Yamase 19 days Mukarak the Bahabashi Ashigi impact Sidi Haibang Maram the Angang Sing Hayengi Hayengi Pillarni Hayengi Manipur tomorrow I have same I hoy the depend Tauribani Adobo Shigumba Sangstana Mana Hek Bantau Silaga Sarkarna Hujik Pauba Tumina Labese Masidi Koi Sugia Yaning de
Akoigi Tungi future the Motakalaga school say Handopu Akoigi school thing was a no idea de exam Sukui Drabanina Akoi syllabus Takusi and Wali Fazana Lucian Pangava school thing Biriba Miamsina schools event was it Tokyo.
It is hopeless conditions like these which are forcing students of Manipur to go out to seek education in other states of the country, despite Manipur having a central university, good facilities and qualified dedicated teachers.
There are many universities in Northeast, including my own state, that is Manipur University, and many notable universities even in Assam. But then, you know, as we all know that Northeast